What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Seabass of Vlogify here, and today we're taking a look at a cool feature, and we're going to be doing a tutorial on it from Adobe After Effects' newest update this spring. It just recently came out. It's called Content Aware Fill. What this feature it will do for you is, for the Content Aware Fill, is it will take any unwanted things in your footage, like people or objects or really anything, and it'll remove it via a mask and then autofill it with the correct pixels that are accurate and match the footage, and will stay like that for the duration of the footage that you render it for. And really, it's awesome, so you can minimize your reshoots and whatnot. So without further ado, let's hop right in. Okay, so now that we're here in Adobe After Effects, we got everything all set up, we have our clip in our timeline. This process is super easy and super quick. The only thing that makes it a tiny bit long is the fact that it does need to analyze and then render the footage before you do the final render for export and use. So what you're gonna do, first and foremost, get your footage. I chose a really short clip that I got probably right after I recorded this video. Just super quick, me typing on my computer just to add a little motion to it. And this thing we're going to be removing is this water bottle right back here. So first and foremost, you're going to select your clip on the timeline. Mine's already selected. And then you're going to go up here to the pen tool. Mine's already selected as well. Fantastic. Shortcut for that would just be pressing G on your keyboard. Nice and easy. And then what you're going to do is go over here to your object. You're going to create a very simple, doesn't even have to be clean, mask, like so. And if you need to, make some slight edits or anything or whatever, just make sure your object is covered. And go down here to your mask one. It should be the first option that pops up, since it's the only mask you should have created thus far. And then go to subtract. That way, you're only really removing the object from the footage rather than the footage from the object, if you know what I mean. And then from there, you're going to go over here, and this should be what you're seeing. This is your Content Aware Fill box, essentially. It's where you're going to be able to take care of it and get it done. If you don't have that, you're going to want to go up here, right here to Window, drop it down, and it should be right here, Content Aware Fill. You'll click it, and it should become part of this sidebar. And then you can drag it up and add it to your workflow. I know when I first added it, it appeared down here next to my timeline, and I had to kind of move it up here to make it a part of the workflow. So from here, once you have this, you're gonna have your three options for alpha extension, your fill method, and your range. Now your range, this is going to dictate whether it's going to make this mask apply to your entire duration of this clip. So this clip for me was 22 seconds long, or the work area. I have it for work area just because I only need a little bit of it rendered out, and it'll take a shorter time if I do this. This is your work area, this little gray area in between these blue bars. It's really the only thing that's going to apply, and the only thing I'm going to render out in the future as well. I only need like 5 seconds of this footage. The entire duration would just be, regardless of this gray area, 0 to 22 seconds. Your fill method is either object, surface, or edge blend. Surface is good for taking away like logos or something that has a really clean background surface to it. So if I was trying to remove the Apple logo from my laptop, surface would be perfect. Object is referencing something in motion, or something that has a more complex background to it that's going to require more attention. This is going to take a little longer to render and analyze and whatnot, but again, it may be necessary for what you're doing, such as if you're trying to remove a car from a driving road or something. And then edge blend, it's the shortest one, but it's also for something with very simple backgrounds, such as like removing something from a piece of paper. So for this one, we're going with object. Alpha extension, this is pretty much like your process of like your range of error allowed. It's gonna add a feather to it if it needs to. It'll expand the mask, or just anything like that. It allows room for error. And I really don't need to worry about that. So from here, once we got everything we want, and it's not a moving clip. If this was a moving clip, essentially what you're gonna want to do is go key by keyframe and see if your object in question moves out of that mask. If it does, you're gonna want to create a motion, an animation essentially, right here on mask path. You're gonna click this, and I'm not gonna do it just because there's no motion in this clip. you're going to use that mask path, and you're just going to create keyframes and move your mask in front wherever is necessary to keep that object covered. And then from there, that's all you're going to need to do if it's in motion. This one isn't, so we're set. And you're going to come here and click Generate Fill Layer. This is the long part. I'm not going to make you all sit through this. It's analyzing, and once it's done analyzing, it will render. But I'm not going to make you sit through it. It's as simple as that, guys, and it's really awesome to remove something just to get rid of that kind of, if you left something in a clip, or if something popped up such as you were somewhere and there are people there and you don't want there to be people, you can remove them. And it's an amazing tool that was originally only in Photoshop. Now it's in After Effects. It's fantastic. So I hope to see you guys using it well. I hope you learned something. And the final result will look a little something like this. Okay, scene pause real quick. This is why you record in really proper settings, not bad lighting, and just to reduce the noise, because as you can see, it tried to content-aware fill while compensating for the noise that was in the footage, thus making it look really wiggly. You probably noticed that. I apologize for that footage, but you guys hopefully get the gist of it, and yours will turn out a lot better than mine. Anyway, let's proceed.
And honestly, that's about it, folks. This is a really awesome feature that'll really minimize your time if you do have a shoot that you perform that you can't really go back and redo, or that you just really are trying to conserve your time and your budget or whatever. And in your post-edit, all you have to do is remove that unwanted stuff from the footage that might have disrupted it to get you closer to that vision, your desired final result. And it's really awesome, and it can be utilized in many different fashions. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a subscribe. I'm really excited to be expanding this channel and having more of y'all on board and join the Vlogify family. And if you like the video, drop a like. Leave a comment suggesting more tutorials or anything else. And as always, I don't have the hat. This is an issue. Freaking out. Screw it anyway. #GetVlogified. Peace out.